What is up, Flip Nation? It's your boy Anthony here, and today we're going to be going to Ryan Pineda's biggest mastermind yet. So let's go.
Great leaders come in many forms, all right? A lot of people didn't like playing with Kobe. I personally loved watching him lead the Lakers. I'm a Laker fan, okay? I loved his attitude of like, we ain't playing no games, I ain't your friend, we're here to do a mission, that's to win a championship. Anything else is not a success. Michael Jordan was the same way, but it doesn't mean that's the only way to be a leader. You know, there are other, sports guys that lead in other ways. Tom Brady, great example of a leader who does it different, right? He's out there just, with his model wife, just chilling, and, he does his thing. He's gonna play till he's 50.
So I'm always looking for alignment of goals, because that I've found has been the most important key to having long-term relationships. It's saying, hey, you have this goal, I have this goal, it looks like they're aligned, and we can help each other out. Otherwise, then there's no point for us to really be networking and connecting, because I can't help you that much, you can't help me that much.
There are many ways to do deals. You have bank financing, cash purchases, and then there's creative ways like seller finance, subject to novations, lease options, whatever you can imagine, whatever you and the seller agree to, you can make it happen.
All the gurus out there, all the investors say there's no deals to be had on the MLS. There's no margins on the deals. There's no meat on the bone. Well, we source over 90% of our properties directly from the MLS.
You never know how close you are to success. Never, ever, ever give up. It's about staying consistent. Just doing one thing and going all in. And so you're going to see me really emphasize that.
ARV is super important in this business because that's your final number. So if you're off on that, you can lose a lot of money. I've lost $80,000 in a flip before because I was off on my ARV, and it happens.
Our branding has set us apart from our competitors in the market and has made us unique. When we go into an appointment, we get a lot of comments that our branding looks like a national brand. It's very easy for us to scale in that way because people trust us even when we only had one property, because they think we're bigger than we probably actually were at the time.
And 10 years ago, I was the one who's sitting there taking notes. So this on stage right now feel extremely surreal. So I was born and raised in Vietnam in a mud hut. This is not a hut in Tahiti, all right? This is a real mud hut, all right? Came to America at the age of 9, dropped out of high school when I was 17. Met my lovely wife at the age of 18. Dead broke, trying to figure out our life and what we were gonna do. Moving to this little shed behind a mobile home park. We lived here from the age of 18 all the way until we were 23. At around the age of, I would say, 20 or so, I was working at a JOB making $8.50 an hour. Age of 23, bought my first house. Got into real estate at the age of 27. When I started out real estate, I actually started out as a fix and flip. Did our first deal. My first 6 months, extremely stressful. Was trying to figure things out, learning everything. Decided it was time for me to hire a mentor. Met my mentor in Florida, hired him on, did our first fix and flip. After everything, it came to about 50-something thousand. This was a game changer for me. I became a millionaire at the age of 32. And, all I can tell you is when I was living in the shed, behind that mobile home park, some of my friends and family call me a loser and say that I would never go on to succeed in life. When they say that, it just lit more fire within me. I can tell you now, what I make in a month is what they make in a whole entire year. Now I say that it's not to impress you, but to impress upon you, to let you know that you too can do this. I was not born in a rich family, but with hard work and with determination, you can make your dreams become a reality. So I'm here to tell you, regardless of your race, your nationalities, or your education level, because USC, as you can see, I don't have any written word. It's all pictures. I'm not good at writing. People are still commenting and say, Khang, fix your grammar. I say, dude, I'm a high school dropout. Come on, man, shit. Give me a break, dude. I am the living proof that you can do that.
So if there's one thing that someone should take away from this event, what would it be?
I would say get out and network. That's the number one thing, man. I think one person can change your life. It doesn't have to be me. It can be somebody in this room. But you get in the right rooms, you're going to find the right people.
So my biggest thing that we have actually done from this event is it's not about just learning what they're teaching on stage. It's about meeting people like yourself and actually making deals happen. Like Ryan was just saying, when we first started, we actually met another person that's involved with the masterminds, and we're talking about spec land deals that we're going to be building.
So utilizing the network that you build here, you got to utilize it. Also, taking the knowledge that you're learning from each individual here that's at a higher level than you and putting action to it. Don't just take notes, like Khang said. Don't take notes and not take action. Make sure that when you leave an event like this, you have a goal that you're going to put in place right away.
I would say the number one thing I learned at this event is have a good network, build a lot of relationships, meet a lot of people, ask them questions, and that's going to take you really far.
Wow, there's so many big ones to take away, but big one is, I think you'll hear this a lot, is building these connections with people is super important, because being able to see other people's business models, what they're working on, what's not working for them, and learn from their experience has been super valuable. I continue to do it even though we've already scaled up. I'm always learning from other people and what they're doing, and so I think that was a big one. Just continue to do that.
Meet as many people as you can, mingle with each other, get connected on Facebook, Instagram, all that.
Honestly, man, it's that proof of concept. Just that you can know, like, other people really started with nothing, and they started doing 1 deal, 2 deals, to like a whole 7-figure business, having the same problems that we all have, cash flow problems, leveraging, building teams. The same way you have their problems, you're gonna reach their successes as well, and it's just crazy to see that.
If I had like one takeaway, just talk to as many different people as possible, and just take away little bits and pieces for everybody that you can just use in your own business and put it together your own way.
It was from Jonathan. Jonathan mentioned something with cold callers and how we filter too hard with the cold callers, and I'm going to release my filter and just say any positive feedback, I want the lead. So that was a huge thing. I think that's going to give me a ton more leads.
All right, and don't forget to check out Justin Young on YouTube.
Yes. The one big key takeaway that I have is just to network. All it takes is one person to change your life. You never know who that is. Just talk with a bunch of people. I think it's a very undervalued tool.
I would say the biggest takeaway is that you can do it. So a lot of people always see these people like Ryan Pineda or King Khang, and then they think like, dude, they're so far away. And the main thing is like, dude, not everybody in here is doing a lot of deals or anything. Like, we're all starting off, and it's possible for every single one of you.